Hi everyone, this is Just Trying to Play It. We are back with Coffee Noir. Now, I was going to do a new game for myself for my personal play, but when I tried to do it, I realized that you can only have one profile on here at a time. If you do another profile, you will delete the previous profile. So it does tell you that. So if you guys are trying to do the same thing, remember it's only one at a time. I guess you go through that one. If you mess up, you can always start another one. But I like to kind of have two of them, one that I use for videos and another one that I just play myself. In this case, you'll see me do the same thing, you know, that I guess I would have to do on my own. So we're going to go ahead and continue this because I do like this game. As I said, it blends a couple of the things that I really like together. So we're just going to see how it plays out. Okay, now, what are we doing here? Okay, we're at the Kersey home. It reminds me of like a 50s type of, you know, show, or 20s or whatever it is, you know. Joseph Van Haven. Seems like his wife. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. Why would they? I mean, people can be nice, don't get me wrong. But it seems to me... Seems to me like the wife wasn't used to children. Okay. So she's moved out. Interesting. Packed it up and took it to Joseph. Okay. Joseph Van Haven. Yes, we better. So let's see where that brings us to. Okay. So I've gathered new clues. More materials appeared on the investigation board. Review the available information and try to link the facts. New contractor. Joseph Van Haven available in sales. Okay, so we are still going through the tutorial. And we have, as you learn a new part of the story, you gain new clues. That's fine. Here's the investigation board here. Okay, this is kind of interesting here. Here you collect and analyze all clues and information about the investigation. Try to familiarize with each gathered clue in its description. The collected information will help you rebuild the course of events and discover the whole story. Every time you get new clues or information as part of your actions, they will flash in the right corner tray. Click here to transfer them to the main board. Okay. Click to view the clues. I noticed a file of letters sticking out from Clarabelle's purse. Lot to catch up, I joked. Clarabelle explained that she had to move out of her father's mansion and now lives with her beloved. So she's picking up mail only once a week. Well, the heart wants what it wants, and our parents, well, they don't always support our choices. Key observations always contain a few marked details. It is worth analyzing them. Some of the clues can be combined with others. By associating facts, you can obtain new conclusions and thoughts regarding the investigation. New people you learn about will appear in this tray. So here we go. Let's pick them up. This could get pretty extensive if you really think about it. You know, it's going to get kind of in depth, I think. The exclamation mark next to the photo indicates unread information. New information may also appear for previously discovered characters as the investigation. Click on the Polaroid. Okay. Richard and Kate's daughter. She's so like her mother, especially her eyes. Clue connected with the character. Empty space on the wall. Drawing teacher. Overdue letters. Clarabelle's childhood. Richard's disappearance. Clarabelle's birth. When I met Catherine, Clarabelle already attended school. She inherited a lot from her mother. Beautiful eyes, love for art, and a sense of humor. She was also just like her mother, sweet and innocent. Okay. This is good. I'm since clicking on a photo of a given character will display his description and all the information. Okay, so to organize the information collected so far in a graph and see the connections, click on Take All. Okay. Analyze events and information with how they related to each other. To complete the investigation, you must discover the entire graph. Well, that's cool. Okay. All right. As contact has been made with a new customer, new tasks are available. Okay. Click here to open the sales. Since a new contract has now been signed, the product is sold after the price has been set up. Pay attention to the condition of coffee in stock. Always make sure you have a stock of coffee for the next delivery or keep producing just in time. Got 20 in stock. By delivering a full order, you will immediately receive this amount in your account. It's your revenue. The real profit for this batch is made after deducting the previously incurred production costs. You have enough product in stock now, you can send this order. He's a new customer. He wants this new brand. To meet him, you must make some preparations. Each customer reports a demand for a specific brand of coffee with a certain level of quality. To be able to attend the meeting, you must start producing coffee that the customer wants to buy. To meet with a client, additional conditions must be met as listed above. Okay, we need at least 16 units. Arrange a meeting, find information about them, and find 2 pieces of information about them. Production section. It sets the volume of coffee production for a given week. The console allows you to accurately determine the number of packages ready for sale. It also allows you to control costs for each quantity, starting modernizations, and display the quantity of goods in the warehouse. Important things to make sure the quantity of product in the warehouse or its ongoing production is enough to cover current sales. That is true. Okay, new client is interested in here. Click here to start production of this brand. Okay. It has been created on the basis of Arabica and Robusta, dedicated to those who appreciate a balance. So we're going to upgrade. Okay, set your production volume to 16. There we go. So that's fine. And pay attention to whether you have enough goods for the next delivery. In accordance with the signed contract, the batch will go to the warehouse next week. You need to set up production in advance to have stock. Total cost value will be deducted from your cash amount at the end of the current week. Pay attention to the average cost. By producing more, it is lower in the long run. It pays off to produce more and sell your stocks. Current production volume will go to the warehouse in the coming week if your employees take care of everything. Okay. Management section. You manage the work of your employees by assigning them tasks. The main thing is to not neglect tasks that are particularly important for our company. Okay. Left side, column with portraits of the employees. You don't have enough, you hire them. Okay. Launching a production of selected coffee brands requires proper supervision. Assign an employee to this task to ensure that the planned batch is produced properly. This says they have a 100% chance of failure. Well, because we probably didn't put any hours in this, so that's what I'm thinking. Okay. Contract management tasks are here. Provide oversight of delivery to ensure that the agreed batch is delivered without problems. Okay. Arranging a meeting and obtaining customer information is required to be able to go to a business meeting and sign a contract. You can modify the number of hours an employee has to spend on a task in a given week. Some tasks require a certain number of working hours to complete them. Try to keep them busy. Assign all employees. After completing the actions, okay. Click the hourglass to go to the next week. We're not ready for that yet. No, continue the tutorial. Okay. These are all the steps of the tutorial presenting the flow of the game. From now on, you're on your own. Oh God. If you forget something, each section has a short tutorial. Yeah, we might be a little bit, we might need some stuff. We might need some things. Let's just look at some stuff. 16 units, 16 units. You've already signed that, so that's good. So I think production. Now we're making 16. Just enough to send to the client. We have 20 in stock. The client's going to take 4. I think we need to do at least 16. Well, we'll do 14 this time. So we can only do 30. Yeah, we can only do 30 a week. We might have to expand our warehouse just a little bit. Just a little bit. I think right now, what if we did this? Forklifts allow more convenience. So increased capacity is going to be 15. It's going to cost us $1,000 to upgrade this. I think we should do it. New upgrade has been ordered. The results will be visible. Assign employee to this task in the management department. I might have stretched our people a little bit. I don't know. But production, because I just feel like after we sell these this week, we're not going to have any more next week. So it's going to be a problem. So that's the only reason I did it. We'll see how it works out, won't we? Okay. So let's see. You are 90% satisfied, 90% satisfied, 90% satisfied. So you are, let's see, lead acquisition, due diligence, post-sale account management, and then production management. So you are the one that we want to do our production. Safe target is 15 hours. Let's see, manage production. We do have 2 of these things going on. So 15 hours, she should be able to do both of these. Drag and drop. Drag and drop. Assign employee to this task. Manage contract. Safe target is 35. This guy has the post-sale. Set up business meeting, find information about client. I think she might be able to do this. Drag and drop. Am I not able to drag and drop this? Drag. Okay, that's not working. Warehouse upgrade. I need 10 hours for them to do this. Okay, I forgot how to assign hours. There are tasks that aren't assigned by employees. I know, I'm trying to. Oh, do we have to drag the names on these things? Ah, gotcha. There we are. So we're going to give her chance for failure is low. That's great. And she's going to do that one as well. So that's what she should be doing. Now, she should be, let's see, and we're also going to have her on this. So that should be her 40 hours for the week. So I think she's good to go. I think she's good to go. She should be good at that. All right. So let's see. Manage the contract. Let's see. These two required. That's 32 hours. We're not going to do that yet. This is 20 hours. So I think that you should do this contract. And then I think she should find information about, yeah. I don't think we should do that. I don't think we can do that. I mean, we could. I mean, we can have her start on this. Let's start on it for about, I don't want to do any overtime. Let's do that. So I think that's, yeah, all of that has been done. See, if you mess around a little bit, you'll figure out what to do. So we have all that set up. That's great. Okay, what else can we do? Sales, let's deliver their order. Order's been sent. That's great. So we get that money. Let's see. Yeah. So we'll get this amount of cash next week. That's great. Let's look at this investigation board. I don't know. Should we do auto connect the clues? Yeah, there's no connection yet. Well, drawing letter. Yeah, her family album is that she was viewing and drawn to one photo. Flowers and hearts, signed Mr. Gabriel and me. Little Clarabelle and the young man were in it. I asked her for some explanation and learned that he had been her drawing teacher and first love. Mr. Gabriel was very talented, and we all thought that he would succeed as an artist, but I've never heard of him again. Interesting. Okay. In Kersey's home, I noticed a blank space where a painting used to be. Clarabelle told me that it disappeared from the wall after her mother's death. She remembers that Richard packed it in gray paper and went to Uncle Joseph. It's a weird coincidence. When I wanted to ask more, she got a phone call answered by the major domo, after which she quickly left when we did not have an occasion to continue this topic. Okay. All right. I think that we have, let's see, we can't set up a meeting with him yet. We can't do that yet. We're working on all this stuff. So I think that for the most part, this week is done. At least I'm hoping that it is. Let's see. So the coffee bags will go to the warehouse. Employees will perform their tasks. Costs will be deducted. The sent coffee will be delivered to the customer. Okay, yes, let's go to the next week. All right, over the years, after period, due to the rise of production, fertilizers were made. I kind of like the way that this is. It's really interesting to me. Okay, here we go. Your so far total revenue. That could be changed a little bit, but we won't do it. Remember that the main goal of the company is maximizing revenue. Okay, warehouse modernization. So, storage costs decreased and warehouse capacity increased. That's great. Valuable information found and searched for information. He recently became the father of a lovely little girl. This information can be used during conversations to gain advantage in negotiations or the client's favor. Okay, so far we can say, I guess, the first week is a success, right? How we get out of this? Okay, there we go. I had to hit escape to get out of that. I don't know if it was meant to be that way or not, but let's see. What is this here? Oh, yeah, this is how far in the story we're getting. Let's look at sales. Okay. A new independent customer has placed a one-time delivery order for espresso standard coffee. They want 6 units, price per unit, order value, production cost. That's pretty good profit right there, I think. I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna do it. So let's see. We have 16 in stock. We're gonna send that to this dude over here. But we can now make a little bit more, I think. So we're going to deliver hers. Make sure we've got her taken care of. We are going to, let's see, we have this in stock. We're going to take care of our contract client first, I think. So let's go to production. Now we were doing 14 of these. Our client wants 16. I think we're going to boost this to 16 at the very minimum. But see, that won't give us any kind of stock. Would it? No, it would not. It would not give us any stock. So let's do 20 of those. We have weekly output of 36. That's what we're doing now, but we have a good capacity. We can only do 20 of each coffee. Let's do it. Let's do 20 of each. And let's just maximize the production there. Now, each week we could, we could upgrade something every week, but I don't know if that's probably pushing it a bit. I don't know. I think for right now, we're going to keep it simple until we really get a handle on everything, because it's like, oh my God. Okay. So let's look here. Now, we're still doing this. We're going to keep that as that. Manage production. We're going to keep that as that. I think everybody is doing what they need to do. We are not going to put 40 hours on this. She's already doing 15. I am not going to overwork her. I'm going to say 25. But she can actually, I'm going to say 25 because I don't want to overwork anyone, because I don't think we're in a position at the moment to hire more people, even though we have 2 more spots. I think we're not big enough yet for that. So we'll keep that as is. She'll get some more information on him, and then we should be ready. Let's just look at HR. Let's just look at HR. Let's just see what they have. Okay. Danica Simons. She's 29. Everything she's achieved because of her hard work. In the past, she was studying at the University of economics, public procurement specialist, hardworking, organized, focused, and balanced. She loves books, hates when people tell her when they can't do something or when somebody is restitutionary to her. Sometimes she applies her standards to others. Interesting. $1,500 a week. Dorian, 47, born and raised. Okay, he worked as editor-in-chief of Busy News. Because of his work, he knows a lot about what's happening. Some say he possesses information he should not possess. He seems distant, but everyone around him knows he's a good and helpful man. He hates coffee stains on the paper. People interrupt him in mid-sentence. His biggest drawback is forgetfulness. I guess that should be his biggest drawback. That's interesting. Okay, Dolores. 42. English woman, helping her husband run agriturismo near London. It was a really famous place. Extensive contact network. Knows a lot of about people. She doesn't like when people don't clean up and don't want to tell her anything about themselves. Uncontrolled propensity to gossip. Yeah. Stacy was born in a small town. After that, she took an internship consulting firm. 34 years, sometimes seems too confident. That's why she has no close friends. But she's very good at her job. She likes to market newspapers, things that interest her. She hates when people comment her look or disagree with her. Conceit is her defect. These are interesting. Tony was born in London. Parents wanted him to do sports. He decided to study management. Stanford was one of his the best students. Oh yeah, this is his last name. During studying, he took internship in the Office of Analysis. And after that, started working as business analyst. People think that he is the life of the party who can separate private life from career. He loves strong coffee and people make him laugh. Hates liars. Seems like a good dude. I mean, it's some interesting people in there, obviously. But I think, let's see, I think we've covered everything. Let's look on the to-do list. We've got to get, we got to get some more information on this guy. So we're going to have to use this next, let's see. Well, we only need 12 hours to complete this. I wonder if I should finish this before finishing this. You know what? That might be a good idea. So let's go down. I'm glad I kind of looked at this again. Let's go down on the hours that we're using over here and increase them over here. Because we're going to use 30 hours on this and then 7 on, should I use 7? I mean, we only need 12 hours to complete this, but we kind of need to complete this first. I think we're going to use the minimum hours on this. And then we're going to use the maximum hours that we can on here. Now, I could go higher. Because she actually will only work. Oops, my bad. Dang it. Okay. So she actually will finish this up. But she'll only work 37. And here she'll work 4. You know what? Let's take it down a notch. So she'll work 36. So that's really the 40 hours there. I think that's good. I think that's good. Over here we've got, yeah, we don't want them to, oh, Jesus, I keep doing that. We don't want them to overwork themselves. We really don't. Yeah, so I think that's fine. I'm glad I took a look at it because we would have finished this section before we got the information that we need. So then next week, all we need to do, I wish I could just make it 40, but this is like the minimum we can do for this. Unless I just take her off of it, but then we don't have anyone doing it. Yeah, then we'll just have her work on this. And then the next week we'll set up a meeting with this guy. Because, let's see. Yeah, technically we don't have, you know what, we could deliver this. No, yeah. we could deliver this because we really don't have a contract. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, we don't even have a contract with this dude yet. So we're going to deliver that. I would have passed by it. I didn't even think about it. So that helps right there. And then we'll just produce some more of this, and we'll have enough for him for next time. Yeah, that works. I think that works. So yeah. Let's do another week. Okay. Did you finish? Produce coffee bags? Go. Okay, that says the same. Yes. You know, that keeps me leery. So you know what? We're gonna work her for an hour. Forget it. Forget it. 1 extra hour is not gonna hurt anything, but we'll get, I think, 4 hours worth out of it. So we'll do that. But I really want to finish this. You know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna do that. So we're really getting 38 hours out of her, I think. Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah, they're right. I mean, let's go to the next week. Yeah, I don't want any kind of, you know, anything messing up, and I still may have done that, but let's just look here. Okay. Remember the main goal. So I've done 21,806. The warehouse is almost full. It's impossible to store future batches of coffee. So, okay, increase the storage pack capacity. Valuable information found. He studied at London School of Economics. So he recently had a daughter, and he studied at the London School of Economics. Okay, that's good to know, but is it enough? Let's see what all this is. Let's see, costs, revenue. This is week 3, so all right. I just feel like we're not making enough money. Oh, look at all the loan amounts that we're being offered. Don't think so. I think it's too early to take out one, but I'm glad that they at least have that in the game, because you just never know. You never know. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Set up a business meeting with him. Let's see if that was done. So we still need 8 hours to complete this. Now, is that going to give us the 8 hours? I think it does. But let's take a look at our production. We don't have enough room. We can only do 13. So we have that in stock and this in stock. Yeah, we are not going to produce any more of these. And we can lower production here. I still think we should produce some, just in case. We can do 13. Maybe we need to produce a little more of this. If we do 8 of these, it says client wants 16. We haven't signed that yet, but we should be able to. So let's deliver that now. Okay, so we found the information that we needed about him. Yeah, I wanted to get that done first. We're going to have 6 of these in stock. Let's go back to production. Okay, so we need to do at least, I'm just going to produce what the client wants. And here we won't produce anything yet, because we almost have enough for a full week. And I think we need to do some more. Let's do some more of this. It's only going to cost us $1,000, but it's going to increase. Yes. I think that's important for us to increase our capacity. And then at the same time, we could do, let's see, we can do 20 per coffee. Let's do, let's see, they're gonna want 16. I think we should at least be a week or two ahead. We got 30 in stock. If we did a little bit more, we'll be well ahead. Let's not go crazy. Let's do about 10. Let's do that. Now, let's take a look over here. And let's just see what we've got. I think this is going to stay the same. This is going to stay the same. That's going to stay the same. Okay, business meeting. Now, I believe that's the max I can do. Yes. So we're going to do that. That'll cover. She's only going to work 8 hours. And then, let's see. The warehouse upgrade. I think this lady, let me see what she's talking about. Her work satisfaction. Oh, Jesus, the work satisfaction is going down. She has 26 out of 40 hours. And we're going to need 20 hours for the warehouse upgrade. You cannot do all 20. How about you do, I mean, we'll take a little while to finish this warehouse upgrade. I don't know, you know, I hate that. See, she can't really do that stuff, I don't think. I don't think this is her type of thing. She's mostly my contact person, my, you know. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's the main thing. So, we're going to have her do 8 hours. But I don't like the work satisfaction. It was 90%. And it's constantly going down here. But we'll see how that works later. Let's make sure. Now here we should have a business meeting set up with them soon. So let's go. Hopefully we haven't made a huge mistake. Here we go. Okay, this revenue I made. Yeah. We're losing money. We're losing money. That's, yeah, I could tell. I could tell. I wonder if we could just sell off stuff just for selling it off. Let's see. Let's make sure we deliver that. Let's go look at our production. So we already sent some off to the client. We've got to at least do, I say we keep that at 16. We won't produce any of this. Yeah, we'll leave that at that, as it is. What notifications do we have? Coffee stocks cover over, you produce more than you sell. Yeah, I know, man. I got that. Okay, so the warehouse upgrade. Yeah, she is not going to be happy with us. 78, 75, 84. And that's probably because they're working a heck of a lot of hours. I guess, you know, the closer they work to their actual 40 hours. Okay, she's at 30. I'm going to work you 40 hours this week. But I think we should go to the meeting. I'm almost leery about going to this meeting. The rich elaboration. Okay, you can read about different negotiations. Okay. I think we should go to the meeting. What do you guys think? I mean, we're losing money. We need this contract like ASAP. Because we didn't make enough last time to even cover our costs. So we ended up losing $1,200. So I think, yeah, I think we need to make this contract. So let's go to the, I'm almost leery about going to this meeting. I don't want to mess it up. But you know what? Let's do it. She's getting $460. Her price is at $460 unit. He has different coffee, which should be probably a little bit higher. I don't know. Let's go for the meeting. Let's do it. Okay. He was born and raised in Boston. Then he moved to the United Kingdom. After college, he started work as a purchase and supply specialist in Foxy Hall's company. Joseph has friendly personality. Conversation with him are usually full of stories and digressions, even this one from private life. He hates corporate jargon and too professional, pompous approach, which makes him really upset. Okay, became the father of a lovely little girl, and he studied at the London School of Economics. Let's see how we can build this. Let's do that. Yes, finger. Yes, a terrible. Parents were friends of mine. After Catherine died, my wife and I did all we can to provide a normal upbringing for her. You've seen yourself how, despite all this, Miss Kersey is doing very well. I taught her well. Could always get you. Go for more walk. I mean, he sounds like he really took to the girl. Being young is wonderful. That is true. That is so true. So as to not become totally death-bound. He was my best friend at university and since. These are our charming wives. Actually, our fiancés back then. Amanda Okote. Best of friends can fall out over the silliest things. Wonder if they fell out about anything. Okay. Congratulate him on the birth of his daughter. Both in good health. I tell you, they look like sisters. It's amazing how a person passes on their genes and then watches as they live their own life. First, despite my super condition, I'm not as young as I was. No one demands so much attention. Just like our business. Let's get down to it, shall we? Okay. I don't know. Should I get down to business or what? I guess so. Let's get to it. I don't like that. Let's do this. Quality is my top. So recommend, and if we're talking about quality, my wife bought me a cigar not long ago. Came in a carved wooden box, well-known brand and aroma. Aromatic tobacco, like from the top drawer. Precisely. It was filthy. So I felt so nauseous. Oh my goodness. So it's best if we both assess the quality. It's hard to find these days. Keep listening, yeah. In Japan, there's a need for distance. Don't even dare to look someone in the eye. It's even harder with the Swedes. They're so serious. Oh, this is a good one. Do you know the difference between an introvert Finn and an extrovert one? Really have no idea. The second. This dude, I'm telling you. He is a card. He is a card. Okay, let's show him the contract. Here we go. Now, I think we're going to have this as high as normal as we can get it. Okay, $850 each, 17 weeks. We're going to make $7,856 a week. I think that's doable. Now, he's going to probably, what'd she say, come down about 15% or something like that. So that'll put us at roughly in the 700s. We can still make a good profit. So I'm not going to negotiate too hard, but this contract management requires a lot. I'm thinking if we are able to get this contract, we're going to have to hire another person because that one guy cannot handle this. He can only handle one contract at a time, I think. So I'm not trying to stretch him out too much, but we're going to see what happens. So let's make this offer. Oh my goodness. He is killing me. Let me see. I'm not going to lie. I don't want the role reversal. I think he already knows that. And why would I mention his youth? He's not that young. I'll do this. So your understanding is really valuable to me. Is it normal to ask for a large concession? You have a lot more experience. That works. That works. It'll be easier for us to reach a compromise. Okay. Maybe I will continue using it because it did work. We're offering exceptional price. Okay. I think, nope, not going there. I mean, the 16% is not bad, I don't think, but she was like 15%. Propose a small cut in delivery charge, but that's not all technique. Ask for a concession using tactic of complimenting. Let's go with that. I can't conceive so much, but maybe a smaller 10% reduction would suffice. You worked me hard, but there's always a bit of a trial of strength to begin with. All in all, though, I think this is, whew. I mean, that didn't hit us too much, so I think that was pretty good. I think that's pretty good. I mean, it's not bad, though. We probably could have done a lot better, but I think for the most part, that's good because we are in need of another contract. So I believe that right now, we're going to sign this thing. Yeah, I think we're going to sign this thing. It's $110,000 in profit over the course of 17 weeks. We're going to need that money. Seriously, because we're losing about 12. We lost about 1,200 the previous week. So I think this is really going to make a big difference. I'm enjoying this game. I don't know about anyone else, but I really am enjoying this game. It adds in some things that I really didn't see coming together, really, because that's why I wanted to play this game. That's why I watched it when I first saw it on Steam. I wanted to see how they intertwined all that, and I'm really interested to find out what happened to her father and if the detective can find the real killer and why did they kill her. You know, there's probably a bunch of things that we haven't even scratched the surface of, which I am really, really looking forward to seeing. But we're going to go ahead and sign this contract. Great. So it will be transferred to our account. We need to make sure we handle this contract. We're going to look at the terms and look at all that stuff later on. You know what, guys? Like I said, I'm enjoying this game. I don't know if you are. The description is down below. Please give it a look for yourself. If you don't want to buy it right away, there is a demo option. So please feel free to look at that demo. Play a little bit of it yourself. See how you like it. You've seen, you know, me go through, what is this, 3 or 4 weeks of this. We still have some more weeks of this chapter. It looks like it's going to be a pretty extensive game. I don't know how many hours of gameplay it is. I really didn't look all that up, but I really don't care. You know, as long as it's engaging for me. I don't know if it's engaging for you. I hope it is. I hope I'm presenting it correctly. But you know what? If you like it, leave a like. You know, hit the like button, subscribe, see when the next one comes out. Until the next one, guys, this is just trying to play it, saying, please try to stay safe, everyone.